You and Mark drive separately to his apartment in San Francisco. He lives near the Mission District, a place crowded with people who are homeless, tattooed, pierced, stoned, randomly protesting, or some combination of the above. How is this a benefit to us exactly?
I mean, it's just like, where he lives and
Yeah, but he made a comment about us living in a bad part of town or something.
Well, there's bad parts and there's bad parts.
Oh my god.
Who lives where?
Well, okay, I would rather have some random protesters than a guy knock down my door with a shotgun and take all my stuff.
Was that a possibility?
It happened in Waco.
A fair number of people are gathered outside the BART station holding signs that say, "You can't take the sky from me," depicting a quadcopter drone with a red no symbol crossing it out. Yeah, this seems like the perfect place to bring our robot to. This is an excellent decision. You recognize the reference to the theme song of the old show Firefly, but you aren't sure which specific drones they're protesting. Outside the apartment, a tall stuccoed building that could use a paint job, there appears to be a drone quadcopter no bigger than a pizza box hovering outside a window on the 12th floor. You can hear the insect-like buzzing of its whirling rotors clearly from down here.
It's a robot!
Do better!
Ian says excitedly.
I wonder if it will be my friend!
That was better.
Oh, god damn it, Mark says as he meets you outside the apartment. That's my place with the drone outside of it. He unlocks the front door with an old-fashioned physical key.
What a hipster.
Is someone spying on you, you ask? This is Mark's responding.
Yeah, Mark says, letting you in. I've interviewed too many people who have broken the law in one way or another. Mostly it's drugs, but some hackers and crazy anarchist people.
Hey.
You know how it is around here. Because I talked on the phone with some of these people, that makes me look suspicious to the FBI's algorithm that looks at phone records, trying to find new people to investigate. So they keep sending drones over to look through my window to try and find drugs.
That seems intrusive, you say. Don't they need a warrant for that? You get in the old school elevator which has a folding gate.
Oh wow.
That's old school.
That is
now.
really old. Those things make me nervous.
You don't own your airspace. And if they can see something through your window, it's not considered a search for the purposes of the Fourth Amendment, Mark says. Both were rulings issued way before drones were around, of course. But now, the Mission District always sounds like it's being invaded by a plague of locusts, because there's always a drone at somebody's window.
Are they autonomous, you ask?
Mark shoots you a meaningful look. Not yet.
Oh my god, Mark, you're guilt-tripping me.
So, I'm actually kind of curious. How does that work in real life?
It's totally legit.
Like police can do that? If
remember that when that cop stopped us?
Yeah.
He went around and looked at my car.
Yeah, because I know I'm just talking about like drone-wise, because we're making those now.
Well, I mean, I suppose it might be legal, but see, there's one major piece of technology that's different between like this and cars. Blinds.
Oh, you're right.
They're literally called blinds.
Plus, they're also working on actual drone laws now in real life, right?
Yeah, no, we missed out on the era of free droning because now people are doing things like flying them over the White House and national monuments.
It's good. There should be
and giving
drone
them
laws.
guns.
I've heard some people complaining about them trying to make drone laws, but no, there should be drone laws.
Well, there should be drone laws. The question is whether or not there are going to be drone laws that are like, okay, you can fly at this altitude, blah, 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 or there's going to be drone laws like, if it's over public land, don't do it or we'll shoot it out of the sky.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of hoping there's a little bit...
This is Texas.
As a filmmaker, I would like to be able to just use it for that, but...
I mean, let's not underestimate the lengths to which our state will go to have something new to shoot.
That's a valid thing to say.
Alright, so...
Shortline Gamer KSP has a drone.
Oh, yeah?
Also,
I've got
Ian
one
is
I'm looking
cute.
at.
Oh, Ian is cute. Oh, which Ian?
I mean,
I
clearly,
meant live
we've
Ian.
been over this.
Oh wait, they're both alive. Oh no. I didn't mean it, Ian.
Alright, so we have two responses. Either, hey, don't look at me, I'm not planning on helping them, or become lost in thought about how to make such a vehicle autonomous.
Okay, we have a clear answer on this one, right?
The one that doesn't make him dislike us?
No, what was the first thing that happened that we actually had control over? We
Making
looked
him
at a
a fly-
flying car and said, why isn't that driving itself yet?
That's a good point. I forgot about that.
Well, this is like, it's like
But
an
this
equal
isn't-
choice in this
yeah,
scenario.
This is more like, Shouldn't we still try to endear him to us?
Why are you
Until
drinking?
this article comes out?
If we are lost in thought, it's not like we're talking out loud about how to make them autonomous.
I
That's
know,
true.
but we're ignoring him. And
I
he
mean,
knows
that's kinda
it.
weird and
He's like
defensive,
a
isn't it?
weird. He's like a weird empath or something.
He
He knows.
is kinda.
He knows about us. I mean stuff.
A+ cover.
I think second one's more in character. If we want to
But
go with that.
but you also hate the military.
Yeah, I just think though, like our natural curiosity is like, ooh, I wonder.
Yeah, I guess so. You're right. That might be stronger.
Alright, let's go with that one. You think it would be relatively easy to use GPS to track down someone's address and look for the telltale reflective properties of glass with a light wavelength that would bounce off, and then perform image recognition to look for contraband. You stow away the idea for later, +2 to military.
Yeah, okay. It's almost 12 where I live, and now I don't fell real. That explains a lot, Gamer KSP. What if his wings get him up to 88 miles an hour? Nowhere I yell knock.
But we haven't installed a flux capacitor, so he would just be going at 88 miles per hour,
You'd
obviously.
see some serious breakage of speed laws.
Yeah, those are tiny wings.
I
Come to
hope
think
you
of it,
feel more real, Gamer KSP. It's a great feeling.
arming such a drone would allow it to perform autonomous assassinations.
Alright, so we may have gone a little bit further with this.
Well, hold on, we have another. Either ponder how to deal with weapon recoil on such a light vehicle, or that sounds alarming, I won't pursue that line of thought further.
Okay,
So,
we
second
had-
one probably.
Obviously, we used the out.
Yeah.
Mark notices your look of alarm. I see you've worked out the implications, he says dryly.
Look, oh, good. We still made a good anti-military
Yeah.
thing with Mark. Mark's apartment is a mess, and he had to navigate a stack of old Harper's magazines, a pile of old paperbacks, and a coffee table strewn with beer cans before he makes it to the window where the drone hovers outside.
This guy get off trashing my apartment. Okay, now I'm on your side.
Yeah.
I know. He draws the thick brown curtains with a swift, practiced motion, leaving the apartment momentarily dark. For the moment you were in a dark room, you still hear the drone buzzing outside the window. That's creepy.
And we can say, can we please turn the light? We can wait. I'm not sure what purpose that is. I guess that's just like the do nothing option in Telltale games.
Mm-hmm.
Ian, could you please flood the radio spectrum with noise? That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Or, sorry, this is getting too weird for me, I'm going to go.
If only we had a pickle.
Yeah, I know, right?
I feel like as long as we're with Mark, we should still just keep trying to push to get the best article possible.
Yeah, I
so if we
think
can
so.
make Ian disrupt the military drone, that might help.
Yeah, I think so.
Ignoring the fact, of course, that anything that disrupts military procedures is itself a military
Or
procedure.
that, yeah, it could backfire on us. What do you think?
I think it gets us in good. That's, like, the rest of them are clearly not positive towards Mark.
Weight is okay.
I mean, yeah,
I
but...
don't know what the purpose of weight is. I don't know.
It maybe
It's a
gives us
thanks
the rest
option.
of
Like,
them.
yes, it's an option, but no, it's not really an option.
Uh-huh.
Flood the radio spectrum?
Sure.
Flood the radio
It's
spectrum?
all of our
I like
children.
it.
Yes, dearest meatbag.
There's a pause, then Mark's old TV suddenly turns on, bathing the room in a blue glow, then off, then on again. Then it flips to a different channel, gets louder, gets softer, and so on. The drone's buzzing becomes erratic, and it seems to be moving around drunkenly. Then there's a loud thump at... Do you mind?
Okay, that was
There's the-
timed.
That was the drone.
That was correct, Kyle.
Ugh. Then there's a loud thump outside as it drives itself into the apartment wall. Moments later, a faint crash echoes from the street below.
Well, that was cool, Mark says. Weird, but cool.
The TV remains on, tuned to an old rerun of the game show The Price is Right. It then flicks to an old episode of Star Trek The Next Generation, and Ian starts to watch, distracted. Well done, Ian, you said. You say, that trick may come in handy again, +2 to military.
Yeah.
But it's not polite to watch TV without the host's permission.
Sorry, dearest meatbag.
The TV flicks off again.
I like how TV is like connected to Ian now.
I'm really happy with that decision more
Yeah, I
than
think
any
that was
other
a good
one. Mark strikes a match and lights a vintage gas lantern. What is
Oh
up
my
with you,
God.
Mark? God dang it.
You're
This is getting
so
ridiculous.
hipster.
That's actually just dangerous. Mark, don't worry. If they try and burn down the building, it's alright because I've lined the room with asbestos. At what point do you just start becoming a Luddite?
I don't even like old-timey stuff. This is just, you're going a little too far over the line.
Maybe it's because the government is spying on him with robots.
Flickering light from the fire causes the stacks of books and magazines, which I might remind you are flammable, to cast dancing shadows on the wall. He waves out the match.
Maybe
It's
this
kind
is
of
a
nice
good
that he has
time
a
to
gas
be
lantern,
afraid.
so we did just EMP his apartment.
That's true.
Can I get you something to drink? He offers. As Twain said, too much of anything is bad, but too much good whiskey is barely enough.
I
Why
like
did we
this
say we
guy.
liked-
I
really?
like him. This
Really?
makes me like him. This is why I like Ian, real life
Sasquatch at
Ian.
his computer. Mark hands you a tinfoil hat.
We can say, sure, thanks, whiskey sounds great. Just beer for me. Just water, please. I need to drive back tonight. Is this some kind of quiz like when we first met where my choice of beer was somehow going to reflect on my character? I don't like the idea of Mark trying to get us drunk, which seems like what's happening to me.
Yeah. I also really like the last one because I'm bitter that he didn't have my stupid coffee porters. I say we take the meta answer.
The last one?
Yeah.
Is this some kind of quiz? Like, alright, yeah, I'm up for
I don't
that.
know if this will make him hate us or
Mark's
like
getting
us.
on my nerves. I don't want him to hate us, but I think
You know what Yelnock suggests? A sarsaparilla?
Oh.
we can take a shot at him at this point. We've endeared ourselves
Mark
enough.
probably loves sarsaparilla.
Right? Mark laughs.
If you're still asking questions like that at this hour, it's whiskey for you.
God dang it, Mark, no! Alright, just water. Just water, right?
Yeah, I'm running right back.
Alright, just water, please. Mark shakes his head.
To each your own, I guess. He goes into the kitchen and returns with a tumbler of water for you and a finger of yellow-brown liquor for himself. Illegitimately non-carborundum, which is fake Latin, by the way. It's not real.
Alright,
What
Mark's
is that
lost
supposed
Ian.
to even mean?
It's supposed to mean don't let the bastards grind you down. Illegitimacy as in illegitimate children, not, and carborundum is a powder that's used to grind. It's like a adhesive, not adhesive. But
What's incorrect about it then?
well,
That was a bad
carborundum.
question.
Carborundum isn't actually a real Latin word.
Yeah, I don't really
made
recognize.
up.
You would need a few more words to make that whole sentence. But yeah, it's
Don't let the bastards
folk
grind
Latin.
you down.
Fancy
That's
Latin.
bizarre.
He takes a sip of his whiskey, but when he notices your puzzlement, he says, "That means don't let the bastards grind you down."
Oh, it says it right there.
He would never give up the chance to explain.
Oh my god.
The
This
short
is
line
like
gamer
all
can't speak.
explained
Mark's
here.
going to get cancer. Keyblader 133. I'm gonna go now, family and stuff. Enjoy
Okay.
developing IA and bye, Keyblader.
Bye, Keyblader.
Bye.
Sasquatch his computer. Every option is whiskey. The short line gamer can't speak. Tumblr sucks. Not that kind of Tumblr.
Thinking of Professor Ziegler, you grin. I'll drink to that. You take a sip and decide not to pedantically point out that what Mark said was not real Latin.
Clearly, that's not true.
We're obviously playing our character right.
So, I have a proposal for you. Mark says, offering you a seat on his couch. You take a seat on it. Ian walks up next to you, and Mark grabs a wooden chair and sits backwards on it, straddling the back.
What is with all these people doing
But
this?
see, when Ziegler did it, it was described as wrong.
Yeah.
You seem between gigs at the moment. I've talked to you twice now, and Ian once. That's okay. That's pretty good. Worth a story, especially since I'm the first to discover you. But I was thinking I'd like to do a more in-depth story.
Yeah.
Be embedded in your interactions with Ian, like the reporters in bed with the military like to say. You can live here, or I can live at your place.
Oh my God.
I figure, give me 2 weeks with you two, and I can guarantee the readers a truly amazing story, while also getting a clearer idea of who you are.
Oh my god, I think I just said the top one last time I played this.
What do you think?
I was just trying to seduce him.
I think you just said bed twice in the same sentence. Was that intentional?
I think I'm gonna read these in the Valley Girl voice. Like, I think you just said bed twice in the same
I think when they were writing this bit, it was getting late
Don't
at
do
night,
that
and they were
more.
getting a little bit...
Was that intentional?
No, no more of that.
Wait till the photographer shows back up.
Sure, why not? Come over to my place, though. This place is a mess. I don't think I could get any work on Ian done. Sure, why not? You seem interesting and you've got a lot of stuff for Ian to read and explore. I'll come here. No thanks, that seems a little intimate and I hardly know you.
Okay, but like, what are the chances that the top one doesn't bring us back to this choice again?
Yeah, it seems like you probably would. I like being snarky again.
Okay.
We skipped up our chance to be pedantic about the The Latin thing. Wait, what's the...
I think this is a chance.
I think my personal choice would be the second one, have him come back to our place, because this place is garbage. It has gas lanterns and drones outside the windows, and all of our workbenches and everything are back at our place.
Yeah.
I disagree that this was the better option to come to from these descriptions, but
I feel like we're gonna accidentally set Ian on fire by staying at Mark's
Yeah, that's a
place.
good point.
He's
Ian's
made of
made
freaking wood. And he's got a diesel fuel or biofuel engine or whatever.
I say, you want to go with I think you just said bed twice in the same sentence first, though.
I think that one's fun.
I think it will lead us back to the same.
I think it's gonna make us have
bye,
sex.
Tony. 1, 3, lots of zeros.
Bye, Tony. Lots of zeros.
Okay, well, he said a really long sentence. I mean, okay, no, it wasn't.
I like how you has this whole thing, and you're just like, you said bed twice.
You said bad. You said bad.
You want to go with that one?
Okay. Absolutely.
All right.
No, but it might. Oh God, it was making a sexual reference.
That's what
We
I
misread
told
this
you.
so much.
That's
Okay.
what I told you.
I wasn't listening when you said that.
I literally
God,
just
I
said
thought it
he's
was a
just gonna
grammar
have
joke.
sex with
Everything
us.
should be a grammar joke. No, but it might be subconscious. He admits with some embarrassment.
All right. Let's just say you can come over to my place, because our place is clearly superior. All right.
Great, Mark says. I'll head over there tomorrow. You shake hands to seal the deal. You chat with Mark some more about his past. He was born with the name, does that say Mirkus?
Mirkus, yeah.
Mirkus. And he spent his young life in Alexandria. No wonder he's so pedantic. God. A city in Egypt that had once been a colony of the ancient Greeks. Colonialism, as it turns out, goes back much farther than people realize, Mark tells you. So does the awkward way the same civilization can bring both knowledge and oppression. Wow, he is actually going full Tumblr. Okay. He thought he was going to be a classic scholar until he found himself...
I told you he was like Egyptian Ian.
Okay, but I would never drink PBR.
Yeah, no, this give Ian some credit here.
This is darkest timeline, Ian. If Ian Robot is Abed Ian, this is darkest timeline.
This is like if Ian went to like, I don't know, some other university like UT or something and became friends with all the hipsters before he knew what hipsters were.
He thought he was going to be a classic scholar until he found himself caught in a riot as a student. I realized I knew about the modern world, and I decided to come to the United States to study to be a journalist.
Mark curses a lot.
Yeah.
See, he drinks PBR. Of course he does. He has to get it out somewhere.
He's sticking it to the man.
Mark was worse at disguising his disgust with authority when he was younger, and as a result, he has had several run-ins with the airport security, police, and federal authorities. But nothing sticks because it's not actually illegal to hate the man.
I just said the man!
Says, yet. Being basically unable to fly, on the Fed's reasoning that if they keep searching me, I must be suspicious. He had to choose one place in North America to make his stand and try and make it as a reporter. I chose San Francisco, because I figure it'll be the last place to give in to authoritarianism, besides Texas. And Texas and I would have other problems.
Oh my god!
This pretty much verifies everything we've just said. He finishes off the whiskey. Besides, Lawrence Livermore is just east of here, and secretive national labs are just an endless supply of amusement.
Oh my
Can I
god.
stay the night or go home? I'm all for going home.
I know that we are upside down.
He's putting me off. I want to go home.
Yeah.